Hey guys!
Ah, you made it!
Ah,
You made it back.
yes.
Hey buddy, how's it going? I like the sweater.
Thank you so
Good
much.
digs,
It's
good.
cold.
Yeah, it's
Luckily
true.
the groundhog didn't see a shadow.
Yeah.
Early spring.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
So
okay,
yeah.
let's tell them what we're talking about.
We're talking. Yeah. Kung Fu Panda 3. That's what we're reviewing today. And basically, this movie starts off in the spirit realm with Master Oogway being defeated by Kai, who has now made it back into the realm of the living and is seeking revenge and to also build up his name. And he's going for the Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, because nobody knows who this guy is, and he like comes on the scene. He's like, "What do you mean? I'm the guy." And
we are joining our hero Po right back on his journey, where now he's discovered his father has appeared and takes him back to the land. His real father, and is taking him back to the land of pandas. And it's all about finding yourself, finding your true calling, and trying to defeat the pandas.
Oh my gosh, I want one so bad. How do I get one? I want one.
And trying to defeat an evil which is more extreme than any of the previous Kung Fu Panda movies.
Yeah.
That's a basic kind of synopsis.
So what I love is they brought back obviously the whole original cast.
Right.
Which is back here.
Jack Black.
All the favorites
back
that
as
we
Po,
love,
right? And then Tigress with Angelina Jolie. Dustin Hoffman, Master Shifu. Yeah, and then you've got
Lucy Liu
and Bryan Cranston.
Bryan
he's
Cranston.
added on with J.K. Simmons as
Simmons
Kai.
the bad guy.
And then Kate Hudson.
Adorable.
Yes.
Yeah, she brings some super humor to this, so I think that's really fun. But I actually, I'm just gonna get into it.
Go
Can we
for
just
it.
get into
Yeah,
it?
let's go into it.
I'm just gonna get into it. I love this movie. I enjoyed it. I had so much fun. I really liked the first and second Kung Fu Panda. I mean, they were enjoyable for sure, but I feel like this one totally leveled up. And for being the third movie in a series, like, that doesn't really always happen, right?
It did everything a sequel would hopefully do. It raised the stakes. It made a bigger problem. It introduced a whole new set of feats, and it introduced new characters while still keeping the old and the original humor.
Yeah, for sure.
And also throwing back to that as well. I gotta agree with you. I love the original Kung Fu Panda. I love Kung Fu Panda 2. This one, I mean, the style of it.
Oh my gosh, the artwork.
Just beautiful.
The artwork was some of the most beautiful artwork that I've seen when it comes to an animated film of this nature, right? Like, the first two were expected, I guess, you know? Like, you expected it to look the way it did, but this one, and I thought this throughout the whole thing, is just, man, it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. The lighting that they did on all these characters and throughout the different universes that they experience and things like that, it's just...
And I'm talking about that spirit realm.
It's gorgeous.
The spirit realm was unlike anything that I had seen in the previous movies.
It's a great, like,
it was just visually,
conception of what it could look like, I guess, you know, like.
Were you happy with it story-wise? Were you happy with it?
I was happy with it story-wise. I followed the whole thing. I mean, I was into it. I was rooting for the characters. I was rooting for Po. Like, I felt what he felt when he was going through the different emotional range, I guess, you know, when he met his real father and going back home to the Panda Village and different things like that. And but knowing that he still had a mission that he had to accomplish when it comes to defeating Kai. So I thought it was well told. I thought it was well told.
I would agree. I think that the thing that worked really strongly for it was that it knew exactly the points that it needed to touch on. And it made sure that there was a balance between the characters and who you got to spend time with.
Right.
And then I also like the fact that, as I pointed out, that the stakes. Now, the biggest thing is that Kai is the kind of villain that, I mean, like, essentially, in the movie, he destroys pretty much every Kung Fu master.
Yeah, which is like, you freak out for a second, because you're like, they're all gone. Like, Po doesn't have any backup. Like,
there's no backup.
All the masters
there's nothing
are
to fall
out.
back
Like,
on.
that's crazy. What's he gonna do?
And it's one of those, I actually was unsure of what was going to happen next. I mean, when you get this far into this many sequels, you know that there's going to be another one. You know that there's a possibility of being another one, but that could also just end.
Yeah.
And without giving any spoilers, I think that we both agreed that the way that it wrapped up was a little bit kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
Yep. But
yeah,
also
but
still,
the story could continue, I think.
which is really interesting.
Yeah. I'm excited. And I'm sorry, let me comment real quick on the little baby pandas, because they are so stinking adorable. I can't stand it. You guys, like, if anybody knows me, like, all my friends know, there's nothing more I want in the world than my own panda bear. And people keep telling me, yeah, it's a live bear. It will literally rip your face off, whatever. They're so cuddly and adorable, and they just want to play and hang out and love on you. And I need one.
And this movie perpetuates the laziness.
It did. Like, all the little characteristics, I was like, oh my gosh, they so do that. They so do that. I need one. I need one. If anybody out there in YouTube land, will set me up with a panda bear.
The last thing I want to bring up, Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer returns again for the score, bringing in that same kind of pulsing sound. 2 new themes. That's the only little bit of downside. It was pretty much the exact same score as the first 2, except for the new theme, and it felt really like it was phoned in.
Well, there's so many other strong elements, though, in this movie that you kind of just like, you know.
But that new theme I did notice whenever it did appear. I was like, oh, well, that's a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like you knew exactly what to do for it to keep it going. So if we're breaking this down.
Did you see it in 3D?
I did not see it in 3D, but if you can, check it out. I imagine that Spirit Realm has got to be amazing in 3D.
Yeah, so you guys go watch this movie while it's in theaters. If you're into 3D, I think you should check it out. I personally didn't see it, but I've heard really great things from people who did see it in 3D. So give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, so if we're going out of 5 hot dogs.
Yeah, oh, yes.
How many hot dogs do you get?
I give it 5. After I watched this movie and was like kind of processing what I was going to say here, was like, well, what would I take away a hot dog for from this movie? Like, what element of this movie didn't satisfy to where it would have to lose a hot dog? I came up with nothing. So for me, 5 hot dogs all the way around, right out of 5.
There are very few movies where I want to spend so much time in the world and I just want another one and I want to keep going. I give it 5 hot dogs as well.
What? That's what we do, Malik, right there.
So,
enjoyed it.
If you get to check it out, please let us know, talk below. Let us know how you felt it compared to the first 2. If you felt like the new direction it went in was actually as visually compelling as we thought it was.
Oh, and how could you not? Y'all are nuts.
As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're checking us out on YouTube.
And if you haven't already, I'm disappointed. So subscribe and then comment below and tell me, and then I can apologize for not being, for being disappointed. Like, we'll start that dialogue, you and I, together.
Personally.
Because I do.
All right.
All right, sir. It's been a good show. Thank you guys for watching. We love you as always, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.